Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, such a good intro.
We're rambling.
Such a great intro.
Rambling on.
We're going to do that again. I was looking at the levels and I was like, this guy runs studios, sets up studios professionally. And I'm like, something's not quite right. Right, so welcome to the Forward Movement Show. I'm Dan Formless. We're coming live from the Forward Movement studio here in London on Hoxton FM via Twitch. You can watch us back on YouTube. You can listen back on SoundCloud. And I'm super happy, so excited that I didn't turn the mics up to have Rhythms of Prescott here. Welcome.
Thank you, Dan.
We'll edit that beginning bit out, I think.
V2, that's
Version 2, exactly. So
chatting on.
I'm so glad to get you down. And you were showing me some very cool shaped records, but also you've got a whole load of stuff that you've been working on, stuff on your album. Give us an idea of what you're going to play.
Well, I dropped 2 albums in December that went kind of under the radar, but it was just shit I was kind of holding on to for like the last 4 years.
2 albums?
2 albums at the same time, 24 tracks, but just weird stuff. Like, is it going to be played on a dance floor? Maybe, if you're experimental enough or whatever. So I might play a little bit of that. I do have some dubplates of unreleased stuff that's going to come out this year. I have some shape records, a square, one with spikes and an octagon. Not my music, just like weird stuff I got in Paris. And maybe some of my own unreleased stuff, because I have a folder and I'll just kind of pick through.
A couple more albums worth of unreleased stuff.
Yeah, you know, sometimes things don't need to shine today, but you know, this might be the perfect moment. Someone might go, oh, I like that tune.
Great.
First person to listen to it. But that's fine. That's how it is, you know. So I'll have a little bit mixed bag.
Because a lot of people will know you for the release on Phonica, but you've done a whole load of other stuff as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I mean, I've done some tunes over the years, and kind of went the whole independent route as well. I'm going to do my own kind of label. I don't really call it label, just like an imprint. I have music, I want to put it on records and I want to put it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that this year because I just kind of, you know, the amount of time you spend on making music, and it takes so fucking long to come out by labels. You're waiting so long.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be playing a few stuff that might come. Well, yeah, I will. I'll play a few stuff that was going to come out on this label.
Right.
Label, not label, my thing.
What is that? What's that called?
Called Overflow.
Overflow. Okay, good name.
Over 2 reasons. It was like an overflow of music and different styles of music. But I actually had a studio in Berlin that was over a cafe called Flow, and I lived there as well. So I was literally overflowing with tunes. So. And
that's where they were all made, or you've been making them in London?
No,
or?
I'm making them anywhere, anytime. Some stuff from back then, I don't know half the time really. Like, it's usually this thing, you know, you make a tune, it's kind of like, you know, 80%. And then you get reminded by like a story on your Instagram memory or somewhere. You're like, what is that tune? I can't remember. And you go back to the folder, dates, and you pick it out and you just delete some stuff, and then you have this new old tune that you made.
It needs a gestation period.
Yeah, marinating. It needs to marinate for some time.
You need to forget how you made it so you can finish it.
Yeah, because I'm not about this like, all right, make a tune, you have to finish it. Like, no, I mean, just see what happens. If it's going to get kind of finished, like, be smart producer, like, get it to the point you can listen back. Not be a lost project that you don't know until you open a project. Yeah. That's not really the good way to do it. At least have something listenable back, so it reminds you to, you know, oh, there's something there, and you forget, oh shit, I've done this too. Let me try it out. So I have a load of stuff like that. So it's good because, yeah, you know how it is after time. You're like, your ears are just like changed over time, and you've learned things. You listen to that, and you're like, why did I put that sound? Like, take it out, and then suddenly the track is there.
I was about to ask you. I was like, do you go back and you just realise that doesn't fit? That needs to come out. I know what it needs.
Oh, it's straight away half the time, right?
Because I feel like you've forgotten how you made it. You've forgotten all the baggage of the process of jamming it.
Lost a lot of the plugins as well, and it's like a whole list of this. And actually, in hindsight, it's like a sad but good reality. You're like, oh, it could sound in the way I had it in my head, but it doesn't. Well, at least, you know, now you can know what you... This is simplifying things, right? Just delete.
Do you always have an idea in your head? Because I'm kind of just playing around, and then if I find something I like, I'm like, okay, that.
Yeah, no, there's never really an idea. Like, in terms of sampling, you kind of can, like, I don't know, not really actually half the time. For me, no, I don't have an idea of like musically of what to do. It's just like, all right, I'm just gonna noodle and see what happens, you know.
Yeah, same.
For me, that's the most like, you know, glorifying way or self-loathing way of like, oh, this is mental because I've just done that. That whole little process there is kind of everything, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. And we were connecting over like gear, but also the fact that you've had a similar experience to me in that someone has just kind of lent you a whole load of equipment. And
shouts to Vim.
It's shouts to sell him from my side. But it's kind of a poison chalice almost, in that you want loads of new gear, but then you get given a whole load all at once, and you're like, what
like
do I do with all
dream
of this?
collection. You're like, yeah, like I was saying before, it was like, oh, you just messed up my entire workflow.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I can't say no to this, so everything gets dismantled. And I mean, at the time for me, it was like at least 20 synths, some outboard gear, how many drum machines. It was like, there was stuff under the, we didn't have enough space to put it everywhere.
Same.
You know, it's like, shit, yeah, I see it there.
It's mad. Like, I've had to lend some of his drum machines to other people because it's a bit too disco-y and stuff. But it's so mad because you literally realise you don't need any more. It kind of stops you thinking you need more gear.
Well, yeah, like the first album, because Thoughts from the Future, that's the one I done in that studio with all that gear. And like, you know, I don't really know what sound was from what synthesizer, but it was all from that gear. And after I left there, I like moved to Dominican Republic and for the 3-week thing, and I just never came back. I lived there for a year.
Wow.
Suddenly I'm like in the jungle with my laptop and machine, being like, how am I gonna make music like I did in that studio? And actually, funny enough, I was still making music questionably could be the exact same as that studio. And usually is in that whole saying of like, it's in the mind and the gear, not and mind in the ears, not the gear. You know, it's regardless. It's like you do learn a lot from using gear. That's.
Do you think you have to do the right, or it helps to do that rite of passage of using all this equipment and setting it up and conceiving stuff to then break it all down almost in a computer?
It could be the tech, like besides the technical standpoint, it's more like the haptic movements of like using outboard gear, like, and actually having to run it into a channel and a mixer and splitting and thinking it that you have different things running at the same time ish to like develop a kind of a jamming sound. And that's something I think you have to go through, or it's important for you to go through. You can be, of course you can be good, and you can kind of mimic having a full analog studio if you want, if you have loads of MIDI programming and MIDI devices and stuff, and same stuff, right? Yeah, like close your eyes, it's the same essentially, just like knobs and faders and keys. Doesn't matter if it's from the 80s or from last week.
But less crackle, right? If it's newer.
yeah, and headaches.
Trust me. Oh my god. Yeah. It's it's a funny one. All the equipment. It's literally a massive load of self-sabotage in some ways.
And I do love the errors with it all. Yeah. Like I have this mixer that I love, this little summing mixer. And I kind of run everything through it, but it's like 5 stereo inputs, and one of the stereo ins is like, it does something with the phase. So you put like a signal through it, it's all like off and it's offset and going in weird things. But someone would say, no, you should not put like your entire pads or arpeggiators into that, but you do it and it just does something mad. And it's not meant to do it, but that's like the beauty of this stuff. Like broken gear can be actually, a kind of.
That's how you found your sound, right?
Yeah, just like doing things wrong and using it in the wrong way.
But doing it differently is the thing, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right. Well, we've. I feel like I should start this song one more time. Yeah. This is Paul Mitchell, Ascend. It's his brand new release on Ohm Series. Can't believe I remembered the label. He's super proud of this, and he sent it through to me last weekend, and I promised I would play something on the show, and this is the standout track for me. We've had a really good chat. I said I'd play a few tunes and everything. I think we'll just let this play for a bit, and then you can jump on and play all your funny shaped records. Yeah. We'll start with some of the productions. Yeah, bent the right direction, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, you said you're going to play some of your productions, so some stuff off the USB drive. Yeah. We can let these still spin. It's fine. Yeah. And keep the movements. Yeah, but like, have fun, blow people's minds, play stuff you wouldn't normally get to play.
Wonderful.
That's what radio's about.
Yeah, true.
And yeah,
Let's do it.
thanks so much for coming down.
Nice one, Dan. Nice one.
probably experienced. It's probably set back in your mind and you never really brought it up front as to where you could see really what was going down.
Okay, so we're gonna wait a minute. Let me make sure this is all correct. 1 second. Yes, yes. Okay, so why am I not seeing my voice? Yes. So thank you so much to Rhythms of Prescott for playing a whole load of your own music, and you're just giving me the track list and saying don't show any of those names.
Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can, but the names mightn't be the names. That's the thing.
Right. So it's just basically if anyone has listened to what you've played and said, "How do I get that?" Their only chance is to go to your Bandcamp, or
So the tracks that will have the names, it's on Bandcamp.
right.
Pretty much the ones that will have, but the unreleased stuff, I don't know.
Okay,
know
so have a
yet.
good look through your Bandcamp.
Yeah, just keep eyes on tabs, and
Yeah,
you know,
and keep.
and then it'll be out
Yeah.
some time. But yeah, as I said, I don't know the names sometimes.
But
know.
you're gonna. So your label.
Mm.
Tell us about that.
Label. It's just I'm gonna put out records.
Right.
Under my imprint Overflow. I don't know if I would call it a label.
You call it a
Label imprint.
Is this because you're not going to be putting out other people's music?
I'll
So
definitely
you
do
feel-
remixes in that.
Right.
I want to see more remixes.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really see you just see like full EP of just remixes. You don't really see that many, like 3 tracks and a 4th track is a remix. So I would be down for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pretty much it'd be a little bit of a mix of that. But who knows? I mean, you know.
Never say never.
Yeah, is there going to be a social media page? Maybe not. Maybe
Okay.
it doesn't need it. Probably not, actually. No, there
Just
won't
do
be,
it for
probably.
your own. Who needs
Yeah.
more pages?
Yeah, exactly. The page is where you buy it. So Bandcamp or Juno or, I don't know,
Yeah.
wherever.
I think Bandcamp's just the best place to point people.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at least you've got control of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, you know, the label or so, it's not really a marketing thing, is it? So I just want to put the shit out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm actually packaging up the few I played. To actually, maybe that's the last mix. Don't know, but I'm hopefully sending it away in the next few weeks. So
Oh, is this the thing you told me about that you can't say on
Well,
air?
yeah, I just don't know. Oh no, that stuff. That's
That's
still
exciting.
close. Yeah. Some like good OG tech house stuff.
Yeah, man.
Some
Like
cool with some cool crews. So that's gonna.
no one wants to jinx the good shit that's going on for them.
Yeah.
You can't say until it's happened.
Yeah. So that's on the cards, which is cool. So you just have to wait.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing all these things when you just get all these, you know, you're sending tracks to people, and it's also good to have like, you know, a bit of feedback from people and actually trust them if that's their label and that's their sound and you trust their word. And if it takes time to like go back on things a little bit to get the finer details, like I think a lot of music gets severely rushed. You know, a lot of the music nowadays, it's like nowadays it sounds like I'm an old bloke and I'm not. It's like there's a certain like, I don't know, rushed quality and more of the mixing, not in the musicality.
Right.
Where it just has a certain sheen that I find not attractive for myself.
I think that's
Perspective.
Ableton EQ, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
I was going to say, in my day, a lot of records came out that I think shouldn't have come out.
Yeah.
And I think they spent a lot of time on them. So it's
there's a balance.
It's
There's for
difficult.
sure a
It's
balance.
just like
You can't say like it's your perspective at the end of the day, and it's
Yeah.
not, and no one's right or wrong, and everyone's right and wrong at the same time. So
there's lots of
but-
lovely music to go and find and share with people.
yeah,
Speaking of which, you are playing a gig tonight as well.
Yeah.
If people want to come and see you play places, they should follow your Instagram,
Yeah.
I assume.
yeah. And this gig, it's in a private place. Unfortunately, y'all can't come. but
But basically,
yeah,
if
if there's
someone's-
anything, yeah,
if someone's excited about like, oh, I just can't believe all this stuff, I want to hear him play it
yeah,
on the dance floor.
yeah. My Instagram will pop up some stuff when I get
Yeah.
to play. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
hopefully some more bits and bobs to throw around.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
Well, no, thank you so much for coming down. Really enjoyed it. Just a bit gutted I can't get any of this music on wax. It's like you got your dub plates.
Yeah.
It's got all these like.
Yeah, look, and I drew my little logo, and I spelt my name wrong as well. How hilarious!
Well,
So where's the camera?
at the moment it's behind us.
Oh,
It's to the side.
right there. So here we go, little rhythm logo, and then I spelled my name wrong. I forgot the fucking Anyway,
You were
it's
so
what it is.
excited about having
Exactly. Yeah.
1-800.
And I always don't know how to spell rhythms, And lots of people don't know how to spell rhythms. It's
Is
funny.
that why
It's
they
one
go
of those words.
RIDDIMS?
Yeah, rhythms.
Yeah, well,
Bit of
twice.
that.
My
So
label
guilty.
Saboteurs Sanctuary. That was a mistake as well. Saboteurs.
So yeah, a couple of dub plates.
That's awesome.
1,800 dub plates if you want to get dub plates made up for cheap.
Is that in Brixton? Is that right?
South London somewhere.
Yeah, South like
Yeah,
Brixton. Probably.
Brixton-ish. Really good. Good. So that's fun.
Awesome.
Why not?
Awesome.
It gives a little perspective of the sound as well when it's on vinyl, and then it's a little treat in yourself.
It's a lot of
you know?
work, a lot of hassle.
Yeah, I mean, not for us really. It's like if I have the track in the hard drive and I like it, and I'm waiting to send them the file, and it's there in a few weeks.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice. At least you don't have to
Dub
sit
plates will
around
come back.
Music House waiting.
Yeah.
You heard the stories about just waiting and waiting so you're there.
Oh yeah, back
and then
in
all the drum and bass heads
Would
just
skip the
rolled,
queue.
Yeah, skip the
yeah.
queue.
Heard about
And there's
all
like
those.
the DAT. Everyone's got their DAT.
Yeah,
with them
yeah.
and yeah, man.
I'd
You're
like
waiting
to
all
experience
day.
with that.
No, you
Yeah.
honestly you don't. This is
No.
way better now.
No.
This is way better now.
Swift.
Apparently it was quite scary. You'd be waiting and
Mm.
it'd get a bit edgy and like you're like,
Yeah.
oh, they just pushed in front of me and I really want it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just wait.
Hierarchy of the
Yeah.
game, huh?
For sure. Right, we
Cool.
must finish, and I must take that off the record. And tune in next week, 7:00. I should know who my guest is. I've literally got guests through till June now, so make sure you lock in. And if you enjoyed tonight, you can go and check it out on SoundCloud and on YouTube. So hope you enjoyed it, and catch you next week.
There you go.
You're listening to
Hoxton FM.